In today's video, we jump into an entirely new FPS gameplay experience with Call of Ubisoft, the XDefiant of Duty, or just XDefiant for short. XDefiant is a completely new arcadey, free-to-play, fast-paced arena-style FPS that seeks to upset the status quo by replicating many of Call of Duty's traditional gameplay elements with an Ubisoft shared universe skin. And it's currently running a closed beta with a still unannounced release date. It features factions, abilities, weapons, and characters from the mainline Ubisoft franchises including Far Cry, The Division, Watch Dogs, and of course Splinter Cell. And despite sharing absolutely nothing in common with the series, as a massive Splinter Cell fan, I'm so starved for anything Splinter Cell that I actually find myself excited to see Third Echelon in this game. XDefiant definitely seems like it has some potential, and I'm extremely interested in seeing how it plays. The full game will feature a few different primary game modes with your basic arena-style team deathmatches, and more linear modes including a Team Fortress 2 style escort gameplay. But from what I can tell, this game is not really looking to reinvent the wheel, and while that's somewhat typical of Ubisoft these days, I think it's fine. Sometimes you just need a solid shooter that just aims to be fun, and not much more than that. Just a casual, enjoyable experience. And while I'm not a huge Call of Duty player, I'm interested to see how a potential competitor could put more pressure on those developers. So I'm gonna jump in completely blind here, and probably get absolutely destroyed, but let's hit it. Okay, let's just jump right in and play. Looks like it has a few different modes. Let's try the escort mode. That one seems the most interesting to me. Okay, cool. We got a bunch of different factions here from all of the different, most of them Tom Clancy, I suppose, but different Ubisoft franchises. DedSec is locked for some reason. Libertad is kind of an interesting one. Not really to me an iconic or interesting faction from Ubisoft games. I'm surprised they don't have assassins in here, but that's probably coming in a future update. Okay, looks like you have a basic menu here. Looks like you can vote on different maps. You're given 2 options or a random. Looks like everyone opted to go random. Very similar to a Call of Duty lobby and setup. All right. This looks pretty interesting. A nice snow map, and I really won't have much to say about map design here because I'm not really familiar with what makes a solid Call of Duty arcade shooter map. I just know when I like it and I know when I don't. And that is a hamburger. Okay, so we have a few different options here. Despite Echelon probably being my favorite, I'm gonna mix it up. Let's go with the cleaners with the firebomb. That sounds interesting. Okay, and I have different presets here, very Call of Duty-esque with the basic rifles. And again, I'm going to mix it up. I normally would probably go assault. Let's try the marksman rifle. I have not played 1 second of this, so this is my very first introduction. And visually it looks pretty interesting. Definitely not going for a very realistic... Okay. E is your ability, and I set fire to the whole ground. It's definitely not going for an ultra-realistic take, given the character skins, and I'm sure it's just going to get crazier and crazier. It's a free-to-play title, so they're just going to go all out with the skins and the character models. Oh, and right off the bat, we have fire coming in. Let's throw my nade. Okay. Alright, let's put some shots down range. I can see a shoulder. Boom! First kill. Okay, getting the feel of this, oh, that's a fire drone. Killed it. Very Division. Let's push right with this guy. Oh! Boom! Oh no, oh! Caught me sprinting. Okay, so far it seems pretty interesting. Very, Overwatch / Call of Duty-esque. They're going for kind of a hybrid thing, because you do have abilities, but there's no such things as kill streaks, but the gunplay is nothing like Overwatch. Okay, destroyed you. Maybe I can hold this angle, because they're going to be trying to reinforce. Oh, yeah. What are you going to do? Let's set a fire here. This guy's very area denial, which is probably not the best for this this game mode. We are on a kill streak, though. Okay, my team's pushing up the robot. I can hear it. I'm liking this angle we're holding. Oh, yeah. Boom! Oh, just absolutely destroyed. Oh, up there. Okay, he's got some type of shield or something. All right, let's reload. So far, it's pretty fun. I'm feeling it. I can feel the vibes a bit. Oh boy! Cut that. I'll cut that out. Okay, I'll edit just to that headshot. Oh! Double headshot. He's gonna push me. Oh yeah, this is bad. Okay, we had a really good kill streak there, and we're leading. So take a screenshot of that. That's probably the only time I will be leading. Definitely seems interesting. Feels like a very just kind of bog standard experience, and sometimes, I don't know, sometimes that's just what you need, and I just got absolutely wrecked. Not everything needs to totally reinvent the wheel, and if it's just an enjoyable first-person shooter experience, then and free to play, I'll probably check it out. It's probably something fun to just jump in and get a couple of casual rounds in. Not something I'll devote maybe a ton of time to. When I'm feeling I want a little more just relaxed kind of fun, maybe I'll jump in. It really depends on how the game shakes out, though. And I'm getting shot in the back. That's my spawn. What? I think the theme is very cool. The aesthetic is interesting. I'm sure it just gets more and more ridiculous as more abilities get added. The skins go completely crazy. You'll have guns that are on fire. You'll have neon anime guns and all these ridiculous things. But I'm actually a fan of Ubisoft games. I know that they kind of are not the best lately, but I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, actually. The Division I really enjoyed. Far Cry I really enjoy. So a game that kind of brings this shared universe together is kind of interesting. Okay, we have to push that really far. I can see we're really close to the checkpoint, but we only have 40 seconds. Let's go. I'm assuming when we hit that checkpoint, we spawn closer and we get more time, because look how far we are. Well, we didn't do too great, but we did okay. We did alright. We did alright. I'm assuming we switched sides now. And they spelled Pungles weird right here. Losers. Oh, loading back to lobby. Oh, you don't switch. That's really weird. I would be surprised if they don't change that, because you think you'd just switch naturally and then we would defend, and no, we're going all the way back out. Okay. Alright, we're joining Occupy, a different game mode. Let's try this out. This is where I think it's like Hardpoint in Call of Duty, where a point appears and then it changes location and we have to hold it. And this map looks very interesting. I'm assuming all these maps are references to these different franchises and probably have tons of little cool details. Alright, let's try these Phantoms from Ghost Recon and be a little more defensive. It looks more like Army of Two than Ghost Recon. I don't see that as Ghost Recon at all. But if there's a franchise that has lost its identity, Ghost Recon is that franchise. Lots of shooting above me. I'm just using the M4 this time, the Assault preset. Oh! Oh, whew. Okay, I don't know why. Oh, probably from her. I got a nice full-on health boost when I got that kill, so that's a really, really powerful ability. Libertad is such a random faction. Like, for me, I don't know, a more iconic faction, like even if it's from Far Cry, a more iconic faction is definitely like the Cult from Far Cry 5, or even Voss's Pirates from Far Cry 3. But I'm sure they have plans to add all those, unless of course this goes the way of Hyperscape and gets shut down and like, oh, that's not... I thought that, oh, I'm dead. Okay, I have a barrier that I don't know if I can shoot through that, but I'm dead. Yeah. It feels pretty good though. It's actually shockingly smooth. I mean, Ubisoft is they're not necessarily known for first-person shooters outside of Far Cry, and this is a very different style than that. Obviously, they're very, very influenced by Call of Duty. Looks like I have some kind of ultimate ability, very similar to Overwatch in that way. There's no kill streaks or score streaks or anything like that. It's just really reliant on your abilities and your ability to shoot, which I do not have any of that. So we'll need to keep an eye on that ult and see when we can pop it. I have no idea what it does. Take him off the point, toss a nade, reload, let's push up. Oh, never mind. Get some! Okay, well, that's a pretty powerful shield, and I broke it, at least. We have an ult here, so let's use this thing and... Oh! What is this? Like a shotgun? A shield with a shotgun. With like a pulse cannon. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this is doing. I have like a pulse cannon on my shield. Okay, that is interesting, but we took the zone with it. Well, if you've tried Hyper... I was going to call this Hyperscape. Wow, that is not a good sign for this game, but it's really not similar at all. That was Ubisoft's Apex, and now this is their Call of Duty, Overwatch. But if you've tried it, let me know your thoughts on it so far. So far I'm enjoying it. Definitely has a lot of potential here, and if I could catch up to that guy. Jeez, man! And also, if you're still watching, let me know in the comments below if you enjoy this type of content. I've been mixing it up with more scripted, more heavily scripted videos, and I haven't done one of these live commentary gameplays in a while. I don't know if I'm the best at it. It's really hard for me to talk and play at the same time, to be honest, and so let me know. If you find this enjoyable, then these are fun to make. Holding them off, but here comes the shield. I don't even know if I can break that thing. Oh, he's got that, like, pulse gun. Okay, just keep my distance from him, and, oh! Okay, so he basically has a cannon, he creates the shield, and if you enter the shield, he blasts you with that cannon. And that's the guy I am. So, it's good to know what my ult does. But then, come and shoot him in the back. I'm dying a lot to the AK. I want the AK. I love a good AK-47 in my games. Wow, they're racking up so many points on this one. We can't break through. We can't get over there. Oh, jeez. Okay, so far the gunplay seems very competent, and nothing super flashy or like blowing me away. The movement isn't like as smooth in the transitions of animations, and the reloading it's not nearly as smooth as, like, you know, Call of Duty, which has definitely set the bar as far as like arcadey movement. It just feels incredibly smooth. Whether or not you enjoy that type of gameplay is another thing. And for being a closed beta and out of the wheelhouse of Ubisoft normally, I don't know what studio of theirs is making this, but I'm actually really impressed with how good it feels. I'm actually really, really impressed. Okay, I have my ult up and I popped it way too early. I needed to get on the point and do that. Yeah, it's running out quick, but let's, oh, well. Yeah, boom! Overall, pretty enjoyable. I think I like the escort mode better, but I wish it switched sides. It just ended so quickly, and probably a result of my team not doing very well. And now they are going to win. Okay, overall, I can see it has a lot of potential. Just off the bat, it's not a game that I could see, like, you know, I'm going to devote hundreds of hours into, or I don't even know if you even could, unless you really, really like this gameplay. But as far as just, like, jumping in for a really casual, enjoyable time, I'm enjoying it. I'm ready to play some more. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts if you've tried it below or what you'd like to see going forward. That's it for me. Until next time.